Welcome everyone to our first Behind V8sonline. I'm Jay Kennedy. This is Stephen Sandman Clarke. Familiar voices in the V8 Supercar Online Championship Series, bringing you a bit of a behind-the-scenes look into what we do at V8sonline. We're going to bring you a few different things throughout 2014, a bit of behind-the-scenes look of what we're up to, a bit of news, a few product reviews throughout the year as well, hopefully.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we might try and get some things lined up throughout the year, so give us your feedback. We'd also like a name for what we're going to call this. At the moment we're calling it Behind V8sonline, but we're not sure what to actually call it, so give us some suggestions on what we should call this. A little bit of a behind the scenes look of what we get up to.
Yeah, something different. Obviously used to our Monday night broadcast, our Wednesday night broadcast, everything else that we do for V8sonline. So something different for 2014. And like Jay was saying, give us your feedback on Facebook, and we'll try to do all sorts of different reviews. But it's a fair bit of news that's been happening in iRacing of late too, which is good.
Yeah, we might start off with the news on Fontana. The last of the NASCAR tracks has been released. So the full NASCAR 26 car tracks, I think 26 tracks, 24 tracks, lots of tracks. The whole schedule's now done. So the NASCAR, the Oval guys, are very happy. They've finally got the full arrangement of all of their tracks. So now it's time to focus on road, finally.
Pretty impressive though, isn't it, when iRacing's got together and to have the entire NASCAR series fully scanned, so every track on the calendar is now in iRacing. It's pretty huge, and of course that does give us a new racetrack for us road guys too, because of course Fontana's got the road track in the middle of it too, so it's good for us.
Yeah, we'll talk about the most exciting news from the last couple of weeks.
Massive,
the announcement that iRacing will be scanning the championship-winning VF Commodore, driven by Jamie Whincup. How exciting is that?
Mate, to be honest, I don't think it's something I was ever going to see probably in our lifetime. We were pretty chuffed to get the Falcon and have that as part of the V8 Supercar series. We've been spoilt. We had, we've had Phillip Island, Oran Park, and of course Bathurst. That's massive. But to have the inclusion of the VF Commodore was sensational. I didn't think it'd happen, and hopefully mid 2014 we're hearing. Who knows? But can't wait.
Yeah, it's very exciting news, and one that we didn't see coming. We sort of knew Bathurst was being talked about in the background. We had a little bit of background information about that, but with the Holden Commodore, we had no idea at all, and we were absolutely shocked and woke to some very exciting news a couple of weeks ago. It was our Christmas last week, which was great. So on to the other news that sort of happened. Two more track announcements with two Italian tracks, Monza and Imola, so that'd be another two fantastic tracks addition to iRacing.
Pretty exciting too. They're amazing racetracks, of course famous for many different things. We don't have to touch on the Imola thing, of course, but huge news. Great road circuits, and a couple of more additions for the Formula 1 schedule, which is fantastic for iRacing too. So nice touch, and mate, I can't wait. There's so many things coming out to iRacing, in the next sort of year or so. Circuit of the Americas, that's something I'm really hanging for, and of course that's another track that we can use for our V8 schedule for V8sonline as well.
Yep, then that will be the next road course to be released on iRacing, coming up early next year or early 2014. Won't say next year because it might be next year by the time this actually airs. So another new release which has just come out is the RUF, the Porsche lookalike car. It's come out in 3 versions. They've released it as a preview, so it's not an official release as of yet. They've released the rear-wheel drive edition, which is a pretty fun car, but not quite as fun as the C-Spec and the track cars. They are awesome machines. Sandman, you've had a lot of laps on those already.
Yeah, it's probably taken me away from most of my V8 driving, actually. It's a great car. The track version I'm in love with. It just does everything a race car should do, although it's a road spec car, I guess, if you look at the interior of it at the moment. But great car. I can't get enough of it at the moment. Had a bit of a steer today, and we'll probably have a bit of vision of that playing in the background. But sensational race car, and we've still got one more to come. I believe the 4-wheel drive, maybe mid-February, we're hearing.
Yeah, so fingers crossed it'll be in the next build, which is around Australia Day time, and hopefully it'll be in that. If not, it won't be far after it. Now, speaking of Australia Day, long weekend, that is Race of Champions time. Can't say too much about what's going on with it, but I know exactly what's happening, Sandman. We don't know if you're racing yet. Can't tell you whether you are or not.
Oh, there you go. So that's a turn-up news for me too, guys. I'm as kept in the dark as everyone else, so Might have to slip you a 50 or something like that.
Maybe later. But I will be joining the OSR boys in admin, so I'll be able to give you a penalty if you are racing, mate.
Oh, look out.
So that'll be good fun for me. I've never done anything on the other side, behind the scenes in that sort of aspect, so that'll be good fun as well.
Yeah, and a big hats off to the guys at OSR. And every year, it doesn't matter what we do. We change it every time, a little bit of a twist here and there, but Rock just gets bigger and bigger every year. So I can't wait for it this time round, if I'm included.
And bigger is something I can say. This one will be the biggest one ever. I can say that. Honestly, it will be the biggest one ever. We've never seen anything this big.
All right, bring it on. Bring it on.
So thanks for watching our first Behind V8s Online. We would love your feedback and some suggestions on what we can do better to improve it, what else we can add. Also, if you've got some news that you'd like us to announce for you, drop us a line and we'll do our best to feature it in the next Behind V8s Online. We'd also like a name for this. I think Behind V8s Online, it's not quite good enough. I can't think of anything else.
No, that's what we just plucked off the top of our heads, but if anyone's got some great ideas out there, we'll definitely give it some thought. And if anyone's got some stuff that they want us to product test, we're more than happy to do that. Love to product test.
Yeah, I'll put my hand up for that. I'm more than happy to do it. Sandman will love to do it as well. Yep. So we'll wrap it up. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be back hopefully in a couple of weeks' time for edition number 2.